Hello there and welcome to my grocery haul. This is everything we bought this week for our family of 5 here in Nova Scotia. If you don't know me, my name is Tracy. This is my channel from the hut. I share how I save money on groceries and other things, as well as how to preserve food, and I like to also grow a garden. Alright, so I made 2 stops today. I stopped at Gateway Meat Market. That's where the bulk of my order came from. Then I stopped at my local Atlantic Superstore, and on Friday I had stopped at Soies to take advantage of some of those Kraft deals. Now I did do already a short of the Kraft deals, but I will go through them quickly, and of course I'll add them to this week's grocery budget. Alright, so first stop, Gateway. Gateway had some great produce deals this week. Their best deal in my opinion was celery. 97 cents a head. I bought 9. I really considered going back for more, but I had to restrain myself. So, of course, we're not going to eat all this celery before it goes bad, but we will use this for fresh eating. I will also dehydrate some, and then I'm also going to do up some canned soup bases. I did this last year. Celery, carrot, onion, garlic, potato. Just with broth, and it's a really great base, especially to a cream of vegetable soup. So I bought 9 of them at 97 cents. Their iceberg lettuce was also 97 cents. I picked up 2. I almost thought about picking up 3. I probably should have, but anyway, I picked up 2. I didn't buy any of their grape tomatoes that were also on sale because we have grape tomatoes coming out of the garden, and they didn't have any of the cauliflower in stock. If they had the cauliflower for 97 cents, I would have bought a few heads of that as well, but cauliflower, I actually prefer broccoli over cauliflower anyhow, so not that big a deal. We picked up 2 mushrooms, $1.97 each. I think I buy these every single week. These will go great as a salad we have tomatoes and cucumbers coming out of the garden right now, pretty steady. Their peppers were also on for 97 cents a pound. These 5 good-sized peppers came to $3.23. They will likely be going into a batch of salsa that I hope to be making in the next day or two. And then their bananas, 77 cents a pound, were $1.80 for these 6 or 7 in there. And then they had our canned pears, and I just want to see the best before on these. Best before August 20th or October 22nd. I think I have still 10 of the number 10 cans of peaches, but I figured since they had pears, I might as well buy them, and if they do decrease in price, I will probably stock up for the full year. So $7.97 each, and I bought 2. Crispy minis, I think I'm buying these every week as well. We love having these for snacks. $1.97 for the ketchup. Those are the bigger bags, the 215 grams. $1.97 for the cheddar, I got 2, and then 97 cents for the chocolate ones, and of course these do have tax on them as well. I picked up some lean ground beef. They didn't have any of the bags, but what I'm going to do is just buy a few every week and stick them in the freezer. I have not seen a better price than Gateway's price on ground beef anywhere for months. So $4.49 a pound or $9.90 a kilogram. They're all about $5 per package. For a little sweet treat, they had these lemon pie fillings, were 97 cents. I picked up 2, and then 2 of the vanilla puddings are also 97 cents. My splurge item this week is some deli meat. This just makes school lunch packing so much easier for the kids. So I did buy 4 packages at $3.97 each, and they're the 250 grams a piece. Purely for convenience, not for price on those few items. So for everything here from Gateway came to $82.07 for a savings of $158.71. I then popped into Atlantic Superstore, and I saw these in the flyer at $18, but when I got in store, they were $9.99 a box. So this is a half bushel, which I think is around 13 pounds, give or take. I think a full bushel is 25 pounds, so about 12 and a half pounds. I'm going to do roasted red peppers with these, which I'm very excited about. It's not my most cost-effective canning recipe, but it is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to do those up probably today. I'll try to get a video out on those as well. So they were $9.99. Scottsburn milk, $7.27. That is the regular price at Superstore. These banana chips were 74 cents a pound. So this bag came to $2.60, I believe. I thought this would also be good for the kids' lunches because they're dried. I just thought it might be something different we could try, and if it is something they like, maybe we can try dehydrating some ourselves. And then, I keep buying this bread, $2 a loaf. It tastes very similar to homemade, but yes, I'll have to start making on homemade bread again, and they were $2 a loaf. My total at Superstore was $23.86. Now, I also had dog food on the receipt. I did not include that in my total because we are just keeping human food on our budget this year. We have a separate pet sinking fund. Now, I did a detailed short on these, but this is through Soies, their Kraft deals. So I was able to get 6 ketchups for 90 cents each. 10 of the Classico sauces were $1.54 each. And then I got 13 of the jello, came in at 33 cents each. Now, I have seen people with even better deals with some personal offers they're able to combine, especially with the Classico. But I think this was still pretty great for a total of $25.09. Now, I have looked at the flyer already. I have a list made for tomorrow. I'm going to pop in first thing in the morning at Soies and get next week's Kraft deals, which I believe is the last week, unfortunately, but I think I've got my money's worth. So my total for everything on this table for our family of 5 here in Nova Scotia was $131.02. All right, thanks so much for watching. We'll have some preservation videos coming up soon. And I got to get started on the celery, these peppers. I just grabbed potatoes. I'm cleaning garlic. Lots going on this time of year. All right, thanks so much for watching. This is Tracy from The Hut. Bye now.